You spend quite a bit of time creating your offer, your services, and when it's time to talk about your offer, you'll find a hard time speaking directly on what you do. You have a hard time pitching yourself, you freeze up, you stumble, you feel awkward or salesy, or just unsure about what you do. In this video, we're talking about how to sell your offer without feeling awkward so you can make confident, clear invitations that lead to clients and cash flow. So, if you're someone who's been having a hard time speaking to what you do, watch this video. Hi, my name is Loudwine, and I help women launch and grow profitable businesses with clarity, strategy, and structure. And I want you to know that selling is a part of growth. Selling is a part of growth, and it doesn't have to feel weird, fake, or forced. Okay. If sales have ever made you feel nervous, hit like and drop a comment. What part of selling feels most uncomfortable for you right now? And stick around until the end. I'm going to share a simple framework on what you can use to start selling with ease, even if you've never closed a client before. Okay. I spent the last 13 years in insurance sales. Well, sales in general, but mostly insurance sales, right? But I think sales have the same process every single time, right? And you have to understand that you have to find a way to build rapport with people. The first thing first, of course, introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and how you can help them, right? You have to set the tone. So in that setting the tone, you need to be confident in who you are, what you do, right? So my intro line used to be, "Hi, my name is Ludwin. I'm a licensed insurance agent, and today I'm going to help you save money." Actually, no, that was a different point. Okay, so hi, my name is Ludwin. I'm a licensed insurance broker. How can I help you today? And then they say whatever they need. Or I would have said, "Hi, my name is Ludwin. I'm a licensed Medicare broker. Are you looking to save money or increase your benefits today?" Automatically, I'm speaking to what I can help you with. I can help you with two things: save money or increase your benefits. I have a very simple one sentence that I say in the intro. And then once they answer my question, I said, "Okay, great. Well, here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to ask you some questions to figure out what you need. How can I help you? And how can I find something that can help?" I'm sorry. I'm going to ask you a few. So I take control of the call. Okay. I would be like, "Great. Here's how this is going to go today. I'm going to ask you a few questions to get to know you, what you need, and your medical history, so I can find a plan that best suits your need. First thing first, I need you to confirm your name, address, and Medicare number. If you don't have it, that's fine. Or I would also say, would you do me a favor? Grab a pen and paper. I'm going to give you my contact information in case this phone call drops. Straight to the point, right? I take control of the situation, right? So immediately, what I do, I make sure I tell them what to do, right? People do what you tell them. It's just how you tell them. You have to sound direct and honest so they can listen to you. Okay. So we're not asking, we're not convincing, we're just straight telling. Okay. I'm not pressuring anybody. I just tell them, okay, you either gonna hang up the phone or you go do what I tell you to do, right? If I show up in a authoritative tone, they're going to respond as they should, right? So selling gets on. So here's why selling feels awkward. First thing first, why selling feels awkward is because when you sell, you are talking in an asking voice. You are talking in a little girl voice. You are talking as if you're trying to convince people. You're not in the business to convince people. You tell them who you are, what you do, and you invite them to do business with you. If they don't, that is okay. That is okay. Now, everyone needs to be your client, right? You need to pressure people, but you have to speak with an authoritative tone because you're not 17. So you can't sound like you're young. You need to sound like you know what you're talking about. You need to sound like you are the expert. You are someone that I need help from. Okay. So when you know your offer solves a problem, you're not asking anymore. You are inviting them to be helped. You're not pressuring nobody. You are positioning yourself as a SME, subject matter expert. And experts don't sound like they're not confident. Experts speak with authoritative tone because they know what they're speaking about. They know like the back of their hand. Okay. So if you're selling, it won't feel salesy because you actually confident in what you're saying. Salesy comes off I'm sorry. It doesn't come off genuine. When you're selling something that makes you feel like you're salesy, that's because you don't believe in what you're selling. You don't believe in what you're selling. That's why it doesn't feel right to you. It doesn't feel right because you're scamming. It doesn't feel right because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Am I wrong? Am I lying? It doesn't feel good in your soul. Like you know that's not what you meant to do. So why are you lying to yourself? You're lying to yourself. That's why it feels salesy because you're not in the right mindset. You need to number two. You need to shift selling to serving. When I answer the phone call, I'm here to serve. I was there to serve people that need my help, right? So immediately, if you calling me, I know you need my help. So I'm going to talk to you like you need my help. I'm here to serve you. So soon as you call, I'm going to sound like someone that can actually help you. So that's how you need to show up, like someone who can actually serve them. Don't show up as if you are the assistant and you need to go get the manager. You know how many times I've had people ask for the manager, I don't send to manager? I don't. I don't transfer to managers because there's no point to send you to a manager because the rules are the rules. The manager is not an agent. The manager cannot help you. The manager just going to tell you the same thing I'm just telling you. However, if they ask for a manager, that means they don't trust what I'm saying. So I need to reiterate like an authoritative person so it doesn't happen again. Some way, shape, or form, I've lost them. Somewhere in the conversation, I've lost the plot where they felt like they need someone above me. There's no one above me. You called, I answer the phone. I'm the one to help you. Who else? Who else? They're not like no one is above me. Period. I'm the agent here. I'm the captain now. You called me. You found me. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. So how can I help you? Okay. When you lead with value, like you know exactly what you have to offer, you should stand on that. Okay. When you're clear about who you are, when you believe in what you do and what you have to offer, people feel that. Like they don't need to go find a supervisor because you show up as if you're like. There's plenty of times I work in places where they thought I was a supervisor because I show up like I know what I'm doing. Like I show up like I walk around like this is my place of business. I convey, I run things. Because most times I show up like I know who I am. I show up like I know what I stand for. I show up like I know what my values are. I show up like I know what my boundaries are. So I am also going to show up as if like I'm here to serve because I show up with authenticity. The reason why you feel awkward is because you're not authentic to who you truly are. You're being fake because you're fake on the inside. That's why. You're not being your real self, and that's why it's showing up as fake. You don't feel comfortable because you are faking it. It is wrong. It is wrong to treat people like you're not being of service. You need to have a servant heart. A servant heart is authentic. They are honest. They are pure. They're speaking from a one-track mind. They don't have no other what do you call it? They don't have the mindset to trick you because they don't think that way anyway. It doesn't exist. The fake mindset doesn't exist because they show up as one. They only have one mindset, and that's who they are. They are being honest. They are showing up for you. Your job is not to beg someone to buy from you. Your job is to show them that it is possible when they do business with you. Okay. Number 3, what to say instead of let me know. All right. So stop ending your calls with messages of let me know if you're interested. Try this instead. Here's how I can help. If this sounds like what you need, let's set up a call. And this is exactly what I created, what your offer is for. Let me send you the details. Be clear, be direct, be confident. Okay? Be clear, be direct, be confident. Clear, direct, confident. Okay? Here's how I can help. If this sounds like what you need, let me set up a call for the next 2 options. Okay? You give them 2 options. 2 days for the next call. Okay? Let's set up a call. I have Monday and Thursday available. Which one works for you? You don't get off the phone until you schedule a phone call. Okay, they choose Thursday. Great. I have 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. available. Which one works for you? 4 p.m. Let's say great. So I have you for next Thursday at 4 p.m. You should receive an email confirmation about the appointment. Be sure to add that to your calendar, and I'll do the same. I'll probably follow up with you on Monday just for a reminder. But I'm so happy that we get a chance to talk today, and I cannot wait to discuss it with you. Again, I'm going to send you another email about overview about what we discussed today. That way you have some chance to look it over, and be sure to call me if you have any questions before that, or if you need to reschedule, let me know ahead of time. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and you enjoy this every day. I'm so happy to talk to you. Enjoy your night. What else they're going to say? Okay, great. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Take charge of the phone call. They call you. That means they've already made up their mind. They like you. You just have to secure the trust from then on. Okay. If they're already in your DM, they already liked you enough to be in your DM. They see what they like already. They've been watching you for a minute, so they know you know what you're talking about. So go right ahead. All right. So number 4, confidence comes from clarity. Okay. So if you feel awkward selling, check your clarity. Do you believe in the offer that you're selling? Do you believe in the value of the offer? Do you know exactly what result it can create? Are you speaking are you speaking directly to the person that needs it? Those three right there is how you have to get clear. Talk about the value, the result, and who is it for? Okay? When you're clear on those three things, you don't have to sell. You're just sharing information. You're showing up direct, clear, and confident. That's it. Okay? So, if you're looking for a framework on how to create your startup, your brand new business, I have a webinar, a free webinar called the Startup Blueprint happening pretty soon. Go ahead and click the link in the description below if for you to register right now to learn the top things you need to set up in your business right now to be completely confident in your business and how to create an offer that's going to sell every single time. Okay. So here's my simple sales framework. Okay. Number one, identify the problem they're facing. This is why I told you in my initial question, are you looking to save money or increase your benefits? I'm looking to identify. I'm looking to identify what the problem is. What is your issue? Right? Number two, share the transformation your offer creates. After I ask a bunch of questions in my probing time frame, they let me know what their issues are and how I can solve them. And then from then on, I share how I can solve the problems. So based on what they tell me, how many times they see the doctor, how far do they have to walk or drive to the doctor, how many prescriptions they have, do they have it fill at the pharmacy, or do they have it mailed to them, or do they need dental work and all that? Do they have a hard time finding help in the house? Do they need a nurse to come and help them? I ask a lot of questions, right? And then I figure out what plan solves all that list of problems. Honey. And sometimes, if I don't have a plan that can solve all their problems, I tell them, be honest. I apologize. I don't have anything for you that can help you. And then I let them know what is the next step. If I can help them, then I send them to the state website. If I know my offer cannot help them, I said, okay, I know somewhere that can help you. Here's this person's link. Here's this person's Instagram. Here's this person's contact information. Follow up with them. They'll probably be a better benefit to you. I'm not the one that help, because see, the thing is, like, trying to take on a client knowing that you can't help them will show up later because they will feel bamboozled that you took their money and you can't help them. So make sure your offer can actually help people that have their problems. Number three is to extend an invitation, not a pitch. Okay. You are inviting the person to work with you, and be sure to have an attitude of like, take it or leave it. I can choose to help you, or you don't have to work with me. You really don't. If you choose to, I'll do my best to work with you. I'm inviting you to help, for me to help you. I would love to help you. It'll be a joy of mine to help you. I would love to serve you, but you don't have to. The choice is always up to the customer to come to me. But if you come to me, I'm going to help you. Okay. And number four, follow up like a professional, not a people pleaser. Okay. People don't need pressure. They need permission to say yes. So at any given moment into the conversation, allow them to say yes at every turn. You make a statement. If they agree, they will say yes, or they will just do the action that you tell them to do. Now, excuse me, I speak in an authoritative tone on the phone. However, I do get their confirmation before moving forward. If by chance I feel any type of reluctancy, I explain why I need what I asked for. And if they don't, you say, okay, not a problem. Let's move forward, right? But at least you get the permission to say yes at every turn. All right. So again, if you'd like to learn exactly what to do, set up your business for success, I do have the webinar coming up, and it is the Startup Blueprint webinar. It is free. It is up for registration right now. Go ahead and click the link in the description below and register for the next webinar. Okay. So if this helped you see selling differently, let me know in the comments. What is one belief you're ready to shift about sales? And of course, like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss what's coming next. Okay. So in our final video of this round, I'm walking you through my weekly routine, how I plan my week, stay on track, and move the needle forward every single month. Okay, let's get into it, and I'll see you there.